Do you feel like you've slept on a bed of rocks? Hi, Dr. James Vegher here. I'm a specially trained doctor of physical therapy who focuses on helping people solve their joint pain issues. Today I want to talk to you about why you wake up with nagging back pain. But that's not all. Stick around to the end of the video so you can get a free copy of my Healthy Back Guide that gives you doctor-created tips and exercises designed to heal your back and prevent future pain. Back pain affects 80% of the population, and with varied causes and areas it can affect, it's no wonder. The human spine is complex, and we can look at it in 5 parts. There's the cervical, which is the top part that starts at the base of your skull and includes your neck. The thoracic, it's your upper back, and the lumbar is your lower back. The sacrum and coccyx are at the base of your spine, making up your pelvis and tailbone, respectively. Your spine has 33 vertebrae in it, and with so many moving parts, a lot can go wrong. From the top of your neck to the bottom of your tailbone, these bones are constantly working to keep your body moving. But things like poor posture and putting the natural curve out of alignment can give you pain in the back. You see, your spinal column has natural curves that correspond to those 5 areas I mentioned, but we can easily mess that up with our bad habits. Today I want to talk to you about your sleep habits that might be making this worse and show you what you need to know in order to sleep and wake up pain-free. First, you need to know that this advice is intended for a broad audience and you may require more specific attention. Also understand that if I was working with you one-on-one, I would be able to provide treatment and guidance on all of the facets of your pain. There is much more that goes into solving your problems that encompasses your whole body, and I encourage you to check out my other videos for a more comprehensive approach to solving your pain problems. Also, if you're experiencing severe back pain, you need to seek one-on-one medical attention. So before I actually show you the positions and the modifications that you can make, I want you to understand there's more than just sleeping in the wrong position that can lead to back pain in the morning or an ache that's worse in the morning. That primary issue is one of inflammation. If you are moving your body wrong and the stress is being taken into your back or taken out on your back, that tissue damage that you're causing during the day will lead to inflammation. And what can happen and what typically happens is that as you're lying down to sleep and you're not standing in gravity and you're not using your muscles, the tissue has the opportunity to imbibe all of those inflammatory fluids, which can lead to stiffness and aching in the morning. Making sure that you're sleeping in the right position will definitely help eliminate some of that inflammatory response and will prevent the tissues from being further strained when you sleep at night. But just understand that there's more than just sleep position that goes into your back pain problems. So the first position I'm going to show you is how you should be supported when you're lying on your side. Okay, so here I am going to show you how to get into the side lying position. And I have a few things here to help prop your spine up in the right way so you can reduce that strain. I've got 2 pillows, a couple pillows. You may need more pillows. It really depends on the thickness of the pillows that you have available to you, not based solely on the number of pillows I'm using here. And the other thing that I have is a towel roll. So I've taken a towel and I've rolled it up. These are hand towels that we use here in my clinic, so I've made it as long as I can. So I rolled it lengthwise. And when you're at home, what I really recommend is that you use a bath towel, and again, you roll it lengthwise so it's as long as it possibly can be. So the reason I recommend that is so when you have it in place, if you are the type of person that rolls, that support in your back will always be there even if you roll from one side to the next, and you don't have to get up and move it and wake fully up in the middle of the night to do this. So I've got my towel roll that I'm gonna place here. I've got a pillow for my head, I've got a pillow for my legs. So let's get down into the position. Okay, so I've got the towel roll, and the placement of the towel roll is what is gonna be key. It should be below your rib cage and right and above your pelvis. So that space, that sort of indentation space on the side of your stomach, that's where we wanna support your spine. So it should not be touching your pelvis. So for me, that's right about here. And I'm gonna lie all the way flat. I'm gonna talk about the upper body first. So now with the towel roll in place to support your lower spine, I need to support my upper spine and neck. So I've got a pillow here that's gonna support my head as I lie down. The other important thing is the placement of your shoulder. You wanna make sure that your shoulder is really underneath you and it's not in front of you. So I'm gonna make sure that my shoulder is pulled back underneath and I'm really on the outside of that shoulder. For some people, they think that might hurt, and it's the exact opposite. This is typically the least painful position, pain-free position. Even people with shoulder pain, we get into this position and they're usually very surprised that it doesn't hurt when positioned directly on top of the shoulder. So lying my head down, so my head is supported. It shouldn't be bent too far one way and it shouldn't be lifted up towards the ceiling, trying to keep it all in neutral. The last thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place a pillow between my knees. My knees are gonna be slightly bent up, and I'm gonna place a pillow between my knees. Now, depending on the width of your hips, depending on the rotation of your hips, the position of the pillow, the height of the pillow is based on whether your knee is slightly above your foot when you're resting. So, as many pillows as you need to make that happen. It's really common for clients when I give them positioning techniques during sleep for them to come and say, oh, the pillow was too difficult to position. So in anticipation of that, what I tell people is if you're one of these people that ends up tucking their legs up very high at night, you might end up with your knee off of the pillow. So if that's the case, if you're one of these people that ends up pulling their knee up tall or up tight to your chest, just start with your knees up higher and make sure the pillow is up higher. So if it wants to go any further, if your knee wants to come up anymore, you'll still have that pillow support underneath. So knee slightly higher than the feet, never feet higher than the knees. Towel roll under your side, shoulder pulled underneath you, neck is supported, the head is supported, so your spine rests in one line without any dips or side bends in it. So that's how you support your body when you're sleeping on your side. If you're someone that likes to sleep on their back or you need to sleep on your back, there's another video I have that shows you a little bit more variation, a little bit different techniques to support yourself when you're sleeping on your back. So make sure you check that out. There we have it. Remember, pain is your body's way of telling you that something is wrong, and you shouldn't be waking up in pain. As I promised earlier, I have that special gift for you. All you have to do is click the link down below in the description, and it's gonna take you to a page where you'll put in your email address so I can send your free Healthy Back Guide to your inbox. I would really love your help with leaving me some feedback down below in the comments. Be sure to click the subscribe button so you can get even more pain relief and corrective exercises and tips. And remember to give this video a thumbs up and share it with a friend or family member who could use help fixing their sleeping habits. Until next time, take care of yourself.